It was raining today. I'm like, I'm gonna work on some videos, and then it took me a minute to finish my week because I got sidetracked by one thing, and then I got on Twitter, and now my eating's even worse now because there was a whole thing about Dragon Prince and all this. Oh God, I hate it. Anyways, the Ghost of Molly Mcgee. It turns out the website I usually go to, it's not working. So I hope it got taken down by Disney because that would suck. But and also I have to find another way to get to these episodes. But it turns out I actually did miss some episodes, which I was like, oh, okay, they were on Disney Channel, so I was at least able to look at it. These ones, and I think it's like, let me see. Shit, I could just turn on the TV real quick. But they're both dad episodes, which is when I was like, huh, did this come out on Father's Day? It would have been funny if it did. And both of them, one of them is heartbreaking, the other one's just like, oh, you jerk. Like Father, like Libby, and then the other one was, I think probably, I'd imagine it's like something like Dance Dad or something like that. Because Dance Dad Revolution, yeah, okay. So I can't obviously go through the entire thing like I could the other ones, but pretty much Libby gets a note from her dad saying, hey kiddo, happy bar mitzvah, and they're like, wasn't I heard about mitzvah a few months ago? And then like send her a frog instead of a turtle that also had a little thing on it that said $1, which means he didn't even spend much on it, saying that he wanted to meet her and all this stuff. And Libby's super excited, and they have to drive, her and her mom have to drive 2 states away to go visit him. He couldn't come to her. And apparently he's been out of her life for 6 years writing a book, which, I haven't written my book, and that's mostly because I haven't finished writing my book, and that's mostly just because I just haven't been writing it. I've been working on albums and other shit. But even then, you're missing your kid's, life for it? What? Pretty much, and Libby has this whole thing, we could go hang out, write stories together, apparently knit, and then, they'll be a family again. And I'm like, just gonna kick me in the gut, huh? Alright. And it turns out, nope, he is a deadbeat. He is just a straight deadbeat. Libby even tries to show him the book that she wrote, which, let's see, is it even in this clip?
Now that you're done with your book, we can finally spend some real time.
Hold on. It's
a sled with your name on it.
Oh, kiddo. I'd love to, but the publisher is super excited about the book. We are thinking it's gonna be a trilogy.
Also, I don't know, it's something about his head or something. I feel like this is something personal. A little bit, because I'm looking at his head, I'm like, his head looks weird, especially on his body. I feel like this is based off of somebody. And the thing is, Libby's mom is also tried to, temper her expectations. Libby was like, we should get his father-daughter shirt. We should get him this. We should get him that. And it's like, no, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. He's an asshole. He's a freaking asshole. And yeah, it is heartbreaking. I'm like, and honestly, now that I think about it, how kind of the animation looks a little weird on the dad. It wouldn't surprise me if it is yeah, this is based off of someone. Someone put their personal, feelings in here, and you can feel how terrible that is. And, Libby's whole thing gets dashed, and, the mom gets pissed, and I've honestly been in a situation similar to this. Wait.
Oh.
What a rip!
He's a fool.
Yeah, and then Libby's mom's he's an idiot, all this stuff, and, Libby's happy, at least, that he's with her mom, at least. But yeah, her dad's an asshole. This whole thing was, hurting, oof. And also there's a B plot where Molly is watching their, Libby's turtles. Lose all of them. There's a running gag of, Scratch trying to trying to finish a crossword puzzle, but every time the word is something that happens, like, oh, what's something that's about to happen? Foreshadowing. Oh shit, the turtles are gone. Like shit like that. Like it's kind of funny, but like that was. And like then eventually at the end, like they eventually found the turtle like the very last minute, got it to. And they're like, here we found a turtle. It's perfectly fine. All right, bye, Libby. It's really bad. And then Libby gets in the car, sits down, and then the mom goes, so did everything go well? He's like, no, Molly lost the turtles, but found them in the last second. I'm like, God damn it. Oh, I love that. This show, again, I love how this show has that, like, uppercut at the very end. Like, this show knows how to, do, like, that, like, that uppercut. I mean, let's see. Deadbeat dad, excessive confidence that leads to one's downfall, hubris. Yeah, I called that one before he even said it. Libby putting her dad on a high pedestal, even though she's never met him. Well, okay, she did, apparently, but it was just, like, what, long time ago. Libby immediately knowing Molly lost turtles, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then one thing actually, what I want to bring up, because it's a little bit before this, but pretty much when she shows him the book that she's been writing, that she wrote and all this stuff, also I just realized the book in her hand changes from her book to her dad's book in between shots. I just realized that. But, right, this book, he doesn't, like, he looks at it, kind of just goes like, ugh, and then, like, he takes a picture selfie with it, so, like, he can post, I'm assuming, on social media. So I'm like, wow, I just hate everything about you. Like, holy shit, I think I thought you were dead before, and I kind of would have liked if that was the case. But yeah, so Libby has a deadbeat dad, but then she has an awesome mom who, like, she's like, okay, you know, I'd rather be with my mom and, you know, who actually wants to spend time with me. And I like that. I like that a lot. And then we have Ghost of Molly McGee, which is it's another dad episode. Pretty much, he's trying to get people to recycle plastic bags, which watching Roanoke Gaming and then also watching, because we're watching Roanoke Gaming and it turns out, because he talks about, it's not about gaming much, it's about like biology and like monsters and stuff like that, like the biology of them in like movies and stuff. It's really interesting. I love it. And it goes even like about viruses, stuff like that, for like zombie virus and stuff. But he brought up recently that it turns out in rainwater is actually not good to drink anymore because there's a forever chemical in it, which I guess actually it's like microplastics and shit that's like in the rainwater, and it comes out, if you drink it, it has a bunch of health complications that it could give you. But then also I was reading the article a little bit more, and it read that like if you or any food you plan to eat, that you shouldn't use rainwater for it. And then I'm just thinking in my brain, literally I drive past cornfields and like farms and stuff just coming to my house, coming here. Like all that's getting rained on, and eventually I'm assuming that gets made into byproducts, which then is put into foods and all this stuff, which I doubt is cleaned all that shit out. So I don't think it really matters, honestly, if you drink rainwater, because you're going to be eating food that was made using ingredients that was rained on. But anyways, beside the point. Pretty much he wants to get rid of plastic bags, and the whole thing has to do with plastic going in the sky and stuff like that. And honestly, at first I was like, yeah, that is stupid. Because I remember back in the day, or I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. Why did they ban plastic bags? It doesn't make any sense. Like, plastic bags are really good. But like now hearing about rain, I'm like, you know what? Doesn't matter if it's inconvenient. Yeah, ban plastic bags at this point. Because, yes, the rainwater is now more toxic than it should be. Yeah, we're still eating food that gets rained on and still getting that toxicity in us anyways, but still, it's like rainwater should have been like the cleanest water you can get almost anywhere, and now you're telling me it's forever, like, polluted. Like, that's, bad. Very bad. So basically Molly goes, alright, hey, but he tries to do a 3-hour essay on TikTok or Flip-Flop or Click-Clop, whatever the hell it's called, and it doesn't work out, and then Molly's like, here, why don't you do a Click-Clock dance? And pretty much they do a whole dance number thing, and he blows up, and then it turns out, it turns out that he gets,
You smash that hard. Get a broom.
and then it turns out he gets so many likes, and it's like, oh my god, he's a famous now. And then his message gets depleted, and eventually he have intervention that way, do a click clock thing. Like I guess just the idea of don't let fame change you. This was the most like probably stock like lesson of like, oh yeah, fame could change you. Don't ever lose sight of like what you're trying to do or whatever. And then like Scratch is the chairman, and apparently he can't order Ghost to clean up with fright mirrors that messed up. We can hear at least the fright mirrors, but then he used the dancing to get people to start cleaning up, and then eventually that backfires, and like this hall that they're cleaning up, where there's just mystery stains and goop or ectoplasm just spread out there. At the end, everyone does a dance that eventually just spreads ectoplasm everywhere, and all I could think in my head is me. I'm like, this is like that JoJo like panel for is it the one with Jolene and Jotaro in like the cell, and they're just laying there and just like, isn't that there's blood everywhere, but then they censored it in China to where it's all white, and it's just like, or just in the manga where it's black and white, so all the blood is all white, so it's like, it's like, really? No one saw this. I'm like, maybe not. But yeah, like this is that kind of thing. I'm like, all right. But yeah, these two, you know, and then also apparently the Chens cared. Ass. The dad Chen goes like, hey man, are you gonna come over? Like, we can make beer and like hang out again and stuff. And I'm like, thinking in my head like, yeah, but also you're still a ghost hunter that also tried to kill Scratch and like take over all the other ghost stuff. And I'm assuming you're also gonna be part of the big finale thing. That's probably gonna lead to a lot of bad stuff happening. But yeah, but even then, this episode was fun. That was alright. Like, not much of this was it, other than Scratch being, other than Scratch, wearing his chairman robes more. And also, again, I feel like he should be able to command other ghosts to do shit. He would have to need to trick them, but whatever. But yeah, this is an okay episode. Let me see if there's anything else here. Neighbor Chen, just ectoplasm everywhere, intervention, lesson about fame over message, Dance Dance Studio. Oh yeah, there's a guy who like looks like he's from one of those old, from the Disney show that had like Zendaya on it, who teach them how to dance, kind of, I think. Plastic bag band. Oh yeah, Libby at one point goes, plastic bands are a menace, and plastic bag hits her, which I'm like, yeah, for her it would be, because they come to life and try to kill her. Fright mirrors, goo everywhere, yeah. I don't know why they had to go with the goo everywhere, but yeah. Anyways, just a quick one, I guess. Maybe I'll get into it a little bit more. Also, there was like some brand things where they did bring up carob again. The stuff that Scratch is allergic to. I'm like, ah. And then like there's a cereal, like in the serial killer cereal. And spring sleds. So, yeah, there's a it's springtime, but there was a sale for sleds. I guess they're just getting rid of their winter stuff. Excessive content. Yeah, but anyways. Tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Which videos I've done. Links for my Facebook. This is a quick one. Tell me what you guys think. Not much to add. This was just an okay episode, but the Libby one really hit like hard, like oof. Thanks for watching, and we will see you later.